to the Nerd Archive podcast.
Yeah.
The little guy, Bilbo or Pippin, whatever the hell his name is.
Nintendo fans, I see a lot of people getting, just freaky corner.
That was pretty cool.
Nice.
What do you guys
Yeah.
think?
Good job, dude.
Thanks. It's what?
A new season, a new intro, and new everything, sort of.
New everything. And I don't know if you guys have seen the little what's the word I'm looking for? I can't speak today, so we are going to just roll with it. The title of this episode is Bad Bunny like the artist of the year already, and the year just started?
He's a talented guy. I don't see why not.
I
Number one. Number one in the world.
so let's talk about that real quick. Okay. His new album released on January 6th. The 5th. Okay. Not only released on January 5th, it came out with 17 songs, and all 17 of them are in the top 50 globally.
Yeah.
And
Not bad.
one of them it's number one. And it's the first time in history that a salsa song hits number one in the charts. So I think so. And I think that the whole thing with this is his marketing. Because his whole marketing is just insane. But before we get into that, welcome to season 4 of the Nerd Archive podcast. My name is Lewis. We have Justin, Lola, and Yadi with us today. Not that he's just here with us today. It's just today, and everyone's
just today.
here.
He's not allowed next week. I'm kidding.
One day, yeah.
So, Yadi, you have a new angle on your camera. It looks fantastic.
Thank you.
It looks fantastic. Lola, your logo still looks amazing. Justin.
Come up with something.
No, you have that massive piece of equipment behind you. Not in front of you, but you do. However, it's a new year, new me, old me, just coming out. Oh,
Same shit, new year.
I love that you were talking about Justin's piece and then you just said that you're coming out. It's giving.
it's full circle. It's brotherly love.
What would the guy at Wendy's think, man?
You know, I should
replaced.
call him. Because he used to give me his A piece. But with that being said,
Jesus.
yeah. How's your 2025 going?
We're starting the year off fucking great, man.
It's fantastic. It's great. The year's going great, by the way.
So far, so good, yes.
So far, so good, yeah.
Yep.
I think so. Yadi and I turned 35 last year at the end of the year. Lola, you're turning 30, right?
That's next year?
But you are.
But that's next year.
No, that's fine.
You're already halfway. You're almost at 40.
That's fine. But you remember when you were 21? Because I don't.
I also remember when I was 12 and I was excited because in 3 years I was going to have a quinceañera. And then
And
I
you
didn't
didn't.
have a quinceañera. Well, I had a pool party. So that worked.
Yeah. A pool party. Nice.
Mhm.
Okay, moving on. All right. So, just like we were talking about earlier, there's one thing that I want to talk about the whole movement with Bad Bunny, and we're gonna make it quick because we want to stick to our normal nerdy content. However, Justin, I'm sorry, but we want to include you in this. Three of us are Puerto Rican, and three of us are very proud of where Bad Bunny's taking our little island, put it on a pedestal right now, and everyone.
That's absolutely fair. I mean, I'm not really into his music. It's not really for me. I mean, I'm not gonna unless it's talking about Justin Bieber, because I'll give shit to him and his fans all fucking day. I don't care. But
Right.
like, unless it's him or like Taylor Swift, sue me. I don't give a shit. Or there's a few others.
Sue
but, like,
him, not
You're
me.
not a Swiftie,
no,
Justin?
no, fuck that shit.
What?
No. So what I'll say is, with certain exceptions, I won't give shit to people who like listen to certain artists and certain music and whatnot. So, you know,
It's just weird to me that you're not jamming to her in the shower while washing your hair. You know? No, I'm kidding. I don't give a shit about Taylor Swift either.
Yeah, no. I've been listening to some of 3 Days Grace, 3 Days Grace, and Breaking Benjamin's new stuff. Especially
shower?
since,
Leave
I
washing
mean,
his hair.
why not? Jamming out to 3 Days Grace and Breaking Benjamin in the fucking shower. Why the fuck not? No. Yeah, no, 3 Days Grace, especially since Adam came back. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
I take it you're not familiar with 3 Days Grace.
No.
No.
One of these days.
He's like, smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
I agree.
I'm doing the same thing while y'all are talking about Bad Bunny, but like I said, as much success as he's had, as far as I'm concerned, congratulations. You know, his music may not be for me, but hey, more power to you, man. Mm-hmm. I'd still say it's a good thing. As much success as he's had,
And from all of us, thank you for that. Not a lot of people say the same thing. However, this album was a love letter to Puerto Rico. And that is the best way that I could put it, because every single song is a different genre of like typical music of Puerto Rico. And there's a bunch of songs and a bunch of genres that are, I feel like they were dying, but he brought them back. Such as like Bomba Plena. I mean, it's not dying, but it's only listened to in Puerto Rico. Or by Puerto Ricans, because you'll have what we call parranda, which is Christmas carols, mainly, not only then, but mainly during that time. And it's our like I said, our Christmas carols. We just show up people's houses, like everyone just playing music and singing, and if we choose you during Christmas, you better have appetizers and food ready for throughout the whole time of Christmas, because we're gonna show up, and we're not only gonna show up, we're gonna go in your house. So
We'll show you a video after.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying, that a lot of people are not familiar with the type of music that he's put up in this album, and it's still globally is being listened to because they understand where it's coming from, like from the bottom of his heart. It's coming from, like I said, a place of love for the island and how much it's being taken advantage of. So, with that being said, he announced his concerts, his tour for 2025. And it's called I Don't Want to Leave. And all 21 shows are from July to the end of August. 3 shows per weekend, all in Puerto Rico. He announced a residency.
which is the first time that it happens in Puerto Rico.
Or in the Caribbean.
Oh. I thought you were about to say all his shows are like immediately sold out, which
That's
wouldn't
not
surprise
yet.
me considering.
People are on, like, they are in line right now, like, because they have to be in person, and the first few events were only for people in Puerto Rico, like
Mm.
just Puerto Rican residents. Will
Gotcha.
be able to go to the first few shows. Yeah.
You can't buy them online.
Mhm.
And
That's awesome.
yeah, and not only that, but the most expensive ticket is $250. Like in front of the stage, starting at $35.
That's actually
Kudos
not
to
bad.
him, honestly. That's why he's doing so well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like Bad Bunny gets a lot of bad rep just because like he started with trap, but I think also he started doing what was famous at the time to get to a specific place so he could do what he wanted to do. So he got the following, he got the fame, and now he's doing what he needs to be doing or what he wanted to be doing from the first
Right.
place. And he's a really good singer, like I said. And I, I tell everybody the same thing, and people are like, "Yeah, but all he does is mumble." And it's like, have you heard him sing? Like actually sing? He's talented. He's good at what he does.
And if you understand his songs,
Mm-hmm.
or eventually when you do understand his songs, there's actual thought process in his songs. Like literally the first song of the album is called Nueva York, New York, because every song not only is a different genre, but is a different stage of Puerto Rico. And the first one is when Puerto Ricans thought that going to New York was like the best thing ever.
The diaspora.
Yeah, so they're like,
That was the
oh,
dream of a lot of people.
right. So the song that he sampled, it literally states, if you want to have a good time, if you know what it is to live, just spend a summer in New York. And that's where it comes from. And then eventually he starts like it just keeps going forward. And now the last song of the album is called The Move, like people moving. And it's literally saying, I hope that I never have to move, but if I do, that's gonna hurt. So it's and the whole thing starts with him talking about this couple, but then you quickly realize that he's talking about his parents and their story, how they met. So it's like very, very close to everything that he's gone through and what the island is going through.
And that's the first album that he actually sat down and listened to on the day of release with his parents. Of course, his other music before was not for the
Not good
audience.
for not for his parents.
It's not for the audience. But yeah, he explaining in a few interviews he explained like how that moved him quite a bit.
He also said that he finished the album the day before it released.
Yeah, just like a typical Puerto Rican. No, but he was like giving the final touches and whatnot because of course he set up a date and he didn't have an album yet, so he worked towards that and finished it and whatnot. But
right, and even
that's pretty cool.
He had the name of the album in his head, but you know how most, or I think all of them, all the albums' names have a song in it with the name of the album.
Oh yeah.
And so he had the name of the album, but he still didn't. He hadn't produced that song yet, and he almost scratched it. And he's like, "I'm just gonna leave it out." But then he heard a beat, and he's like, "Oh, I got to do this." So his whole marketing it's insane. Like he was at the Jimmy Fallon show, and they dressed up as these like street performers, and they went on the subway in New York, and they were just doing a rendition of, I think it was Bye Bye Bye.
One of them is like,
Yeah. And
One that
they were
starts
doing
with
an
"You Are."
NSYNC show, right? So, but all of a sudden they finished the song and then they took off their disguise and he started playing his new music for people for free. So that's the type of shit that he's doing. So, wow, 15 minutes talking about Bad Bunny. Okay, I think we covered the quota. But with that being said, from us Puerto Ricans and Justin as a official
I'll give him.
representative.
I was gonna say I'll give him a pass as a Puerto Rican guy.
Yeah, he's got he's a
We come in all colors, Justin. You could pass
do.
Puerto Rican, so
Yeah.
We literally have
Honorary. We'll call it that.
Yeah, you're
Honorary.
an honorary Puerto Rican today.
you're invited to the
Just
cookout,
like-
man.
Just like what's his name? Sami Zayn, an honorary oos for the wrestling
There you
fans
go.
out there.
There,
So, with that being said, thank you, Bad Bunny. All right, so now for all the moment that I've been waiting for. Justin.
I think.
You froze.
Yeah, the whole time
I think you first
until you say Justin.
So
Yeah,
you guys
you-
didn't hear anything?
No, just let's redo
You
it
f-
again.
Yeah,
No.
you literally froze, and it's like the moment I've all been waiting for, and then like literally like
Justin.
almost 10 seconds of nothing, and then my name. I'm like, wait, what?
Rewatch.
Yeah.
No, I was the TV behind me moving because I wasn't moving. I said that and I'm like, what did I just say?
Yeah. No, your screen was literally completely frozen.
Okay. Well, good.
Technical difficulties, folks.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna roll with it.
Yeah.
It's part of it.
We're starting off season 4 with a bang, folks.
Yes. So,
Yes.
how was your holidays? Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Nice.
That time, yeah.
Nice. This episode is brought to you by Not Really Malta India.
Dude, the ADHD is ADHD.
It's everywhere right now.
Ah,
You did not take your Ritalin this morning, I can tell.
No, I did not. This is
Holidays were great.
yeah.
guys.
So great. So what did you guys get for Christmas?
I got a tattoo.
I got a chair
Woo.
and a cricket and a couple other things. Actually, I got a lot of things.
You know, the first time I bought my wife the cricket, I was walking through the store and I was just saying, we got your cricket. We got your cricket going. We gotta get your cricket stuff set up.
Justin, do you know what that means?
no, I don't.
Okay, let's leave it there.
It means pussy. Did you hear me, Justin?
What?
It means pussy.
All right.
That's the beauty
There you
about being in a place that 90% of the people does not speak Spanish.
And
So-
the ones that do probably don't know what that means anyways.
Right, because it's a Puerto Rican slang for that. Cricket.
You know, the two words that we use for that to me, I don't like to use them.
Right. Yeah, I don't think I've ever used it besides to make fun of
Yeah.
or make
That's
people
different.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's my puñeta. Whenever something's going bad, it's like crica.
Yeah, but okay. Saying it like that in that context is different.
It still means pussy.
No, yes.
Pussy.
But when never mind. We're gonna move on from this. So Lola, you got a new chair. Let us see it.
I
What's
can't
it?
move completely out of the way because
It looks great. Oh, it's disappearing slowly. If you
video
don't
broadcast hard at work.
No, if you don't know, that chair was expensive. It's a chameleon.
It's a new skin.
It's a new
Also,
skin.
Oh yeah.
They have
The
new
no
battle
skin.
passes for chairs.
It's got lumbar support. It's got somewhere for me to put my tootsies, and the lumbar pillow. It's also a massager.
Nice.
I know.
Yo, that's even better than mine. Mine just
You got a lame old chair. Mine
it has
massages.
lumbar support, but it doesn't massage.
Mine massages. I'm so happy with it.
That's great. Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Mine's still the noble fucker, but
I love that.
This motherfucker! Infinite void! Ha! I hope you like brain damage, cupcake!
It's from TikTok.
Oh, that was great.
Someone made one of
Perfectly
those
timed.
versus like videos like we watch on Reacts, and most of them were like Cell, and
Oh.
and then one of them was an anime. Oh crap! I have it twice on my stream deck. Whatever. But this one did the Infinite Void, and it just fucked up Cell. Everybody fucks up Cell. He never wins. That's the point.
Oh yeah.
But
gotcha.
Oh, I know the ones you're talking about. It's like Cell and Kermit,
yeah,
and like he'll be egging Cell on, and then you'll have a bunch of people coming
Aw.
in, and
Bobby. Is that him right now?
Yeah, like he owns the fucking place.
He does. It's not like
Cute,
it's, he
though.
does.
It's like, sup?
Yeah.
Like, may I help you? Try to take a nap here.
Lola, did you get new headphones too?
I got those before we left.
Oh, okay.
But yes.
Usually you don't look to the side. Yadi, you said you got a new tattoo?
I did. Can't pull it. I don't want to stretch my shirt, but yeah, I kept
oh,
my arm going with the Polynesian tattoo. So it's the theme of the whole thing is protection for my family and me.
Right.
I love that.
Nice.
oh
Good.
yeah, that's cool.
It's very cool. Yes.
Justin,
Info.
what'd you get?
I got computer parts, a few computer parts actually.
Nice.
The first few bits and pieces of what's going to become a DIY NAS storage build. So
Sweet.
Hell
slow
yeah.
but sure progress. It all came late because it got ordered too late, but it is what it is. Well, most of it came late.
Okay, I'm so sorry, but do you have the eye thing to follow the camera?
Is that on?
Thanks.
Your eye just. Apparently, you got a
Hell.
concussion during the holidays too. Your eye just drifts.
Yeah, give me a second and I'll turn that shit off.
You keep looking at it. It's like you're giving me side eye.
Maybe
Just
you
trying to be
don't like you.
I know I was talking
There
about
it
your
is.
parts earlier, but come on. I just
All right.
couldn't stop
There we
looking.
go.
I'm like, is it him?
He got new lenses.
He
Well,
got a concussion.
generally I have that on when I'm reading from a script when we're doing reacts, and so I can read it and it looks like I'm fucking looking at the camera. Behind the
get it.
scenes, folks, gotta love it.
That was great. Sorry I had to point it out, but I'm sure
Hey,
that someone at one
it is what
point
it is.
will-
I honestly completely forgot I even had the fucking thing on because we haven't recorded reacts in like a month. So
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys are joining and you came in to listen to us talk about Bad Bunny. We did talk about it. You're more than welcome to stay. We would love for you to stay
Oh yeah.
and hit that like and that subscribe button. So you got computer parts.
Oh yeah. I got a
Lenses.
neat little storage case. So it's got like space, I think, for like 12 or so hard drives in that. A micro ATX motherboard, an Asus Prime motherboard, and then I think I went with a 12900KF, which is 16 core processor. So
Hell
I'm going to
yeah.
be doing, so I can do a fair bit with that, but I went with the KF because it was cheaper, but I'm going to need to get a graphics card if I want to do.
I'm sorry, but you're gremlin of a child. Just shut up.
I noticed that too.
With the cat like trying to like climb over her back.
Yep.
It's still happening back there.
Hey, Jordan. Hi.
You're on TV.
I honestly thought she had Sophia on her back, but no.
It's a black cat.
Sorry, Justin.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, no, I'm gonna need to get an actual discrete graphics card if I want to do like a Plex server or something like that at home. But at this point, it's just being able to do like game servers through Docker containers and things like that, and like run virtual machines and things for Windows. So yeah. So yeah, I got a bit of a head start on that. So I'm hoping
that you actually like starting getting the parts for it.
Y'all are freezing.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought it was only
he's
me.
gone now. And then Justin, you're very frozen as well.
Oh, I'm back.
And Justin is still frozen.
Ryan, you broke it.
Come on, guys. We're supposed to be professionals. We're doing this for 4 seasons.
I'm hoping by the end of February.
Oh, you're back. Hold on.
But he's not back.
On. Well, his voice was back.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Okay, yeah. For some reason, the whole thing decided fuck you. We're gonna resync and
Yeah, that's what I was doing to me.
yeah.
It's Ryan.
Like,
It's Ryan.
It's Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan shows up and everything goes wrong. How dare you?
He said, "Fuck yeah, the virus is working."
Everything is being flagged for him.
Yeah.
I think I got it. He was intending to hit you with it, Lewis, but we were just collateral damage.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to use a computer anyways.
Well, that explains why I was hit too. So yeah. Thanks, Ryan.
So, like I was saying, I don't know if you heard me, but you've been talking about this for a while. What you say?
Oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing.
I had it on cue. I was waiting for someone to say something.
I figured either you or Yadi was going to have that at some point on a soundboard.
Yeah.
So that works out.
I kind of don't like that person, but
she's in a lot of trouble with that.
yeah.
with that meme coin thing, man.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Well, the only thing
well deserved.
Yeah. The thing that made her famous, it was a meme. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a coffee maker,
Woo.
like espresso coffee maker, and it's fantastic. Yeah, I save a lot of money on coffee now because I had a big Ninja coffee maker before, and I was making like a shitload
Like
for
a
no
gallon?
reason. Yeah, pretty much. So now it's just per serving. So I'm excited. And then I'm sure he says something, but I haven't seen it. Oh. Well, I'm surprised you even know what crypto is.
Oh, ouch.
So, and I also got a sound bar for the TV,
Nice.
which both Sarah's taking more advantage of than me.
She bought it for her.
Yeah, I think so.
For just the
I think so.
excuse.
She's like, hey, I got you all these syrups for your coffee.
They're halfway through, but they're for you.
Yeah.
And then the sound bar, she will blast it
Yeah.
with her music. It sounds fantastic. I am so
awesome.
happy that she got me those things.
I started buying. I guess I'm building my own soundbar, my own sound system because I bought a Bose like soundbar, but you can add to it later on
Okay.
because they're expensive.
Yeah.
So I started up with the soundbar, and
Hell
then we
yeah.
move on to a bass and all that stuff after.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the one that she got me, it's a sound bar, and then it has the two smaller speakers, and then it has a subwoofer. It's a Hisense.
Cool.
Hisense.
Sorry.
Bless you.
I did get Santa Claus did get a small Hisense TV, 4K, for the new. Well, also brought a new PS5 for the kids, so now each have one and whatnot. And then, the TV works great for $160. Not sponsored though, but
Yeah.
good stuff. They're building good stuff.
All right. So
And music goat.
I'm glad that you guys had a good Christmas, good holiday. So, what I want to know is because we took a break, it was about a month. What do you guys watch while you were on break? Like any shows, like current shows? Don't ask me about Dragon Ball Daima because I only watched the first 2 episodes and I still haven't watched the rest. But I get spoiled on social media, so I know exactly what's happening. I just haven't watched it. So, is there anything that you would suggest to watch other than Dragon Ball Daima? Because I know one of you is going to be like, well, you should watch Dragon Ball Daima.
I haven't even started that series yet.
Watch Ender.
Ryan, what did you get for Christmas? Don't care. Thank you.
Well, a show that I talked to you guys about, but I don't think I've probably mentioned it here, but The Penguin. If you have not watched it, you're missing out. Because
I've actually heard quite a few good things about that series.
it is a very good show. Gives a lot of mafia vibes. Of course, it is kind of like a mafia thing, but it's a very well-made show. Like you should definitely take the time to watch it. I think it's only 8 episodes, so you should be able to watch it quick. But very good show.
What streaming service is that on? I forget.
Max.
Of course, I don't have that. There's
What's the
too
name
many.
of the show again?
The Penguin.
The Penguin. Okay.
Ronald, I do want to watch Secret Level. That's on my list.
Okay.
I haven't started yet, but yes, I do want to.
I keep
that
hearing
one.
good things about that.
What's that show about?
It's when the level is like super secret.
Secret. Lola, what's it about?
It's about they're mini episodes about video games. So they have an episode about Pac-Man. They have an episode about like Warhammer. They have an episode about Mega Man, and it's by the same creator
Oh.
that made Love, Death, and Robots. I don't know if you've seen that. Excellent show.
Yeah, I've heard great things about that show.
Really good, yeah.
Have any of you seen the season 2 of Arcane?
Of what?
Yeah, we've talked about
Arcane.
it. It's really
no.
good.
I forget which game franchise is that based on?
League of
League of
Legends.
Legends.
Yeah, that's. I'm probably not gonna see. I'm probably not gonna see that show because I'm not really a big League of Legends fan. I mean, it's
So-
got a pretty big fan base, but still, just
To be completely honest with you, I know nothing about League of Legends, but the show is really, really, really good. It's well made. The cinematics are really good. Of course, it's animated. The music is really good. The voice acting is really good. The storyline is fantastic. I think
heard
it's
that there was
something
a
that
couple
you would
episodes
enjoy.
I heard that a couple episodes make people cry.
It's
So-
really, really good.
And the people that have talked to me about it, they didn't even know about League of Legends. So I that's one on my list. Penguin is on my list. Skeleton Crew.
yeah. I definitely want to give that a shot, but like everything that I've been hearing about it, like a lot of people, like there's not a lot of people that have been watching it. Like
Yeah.
its ratings have not really inspired a lot of confidence, but I'll still give it a shot.
I heard that the first episode of Skeleton Crew gives a Goonies vibe.
Huh.
So
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's an interesting take because
Yeah.
I've seen that movie and it's an enjoyable film.
Hey, you guys.
Let's see, Ryan in the chat. How are you, Yadi? How are you liking Marvel Rivals?
I am actually I'm really liking that game. It's gets you kind of away from the regular. I know it's like Overwatch, so but being a Marvel character hits different, at least for the Marvel fans and superhero fans in general. It's very good. I think that when you finally learn how to play it and what character to use depending on the situation and what your team has, then you do great. And
Oh yeah,
I want to start streaming that one eventually someday.
I've heard so many good things about that game, and
It's so good.
I've
For
heard
being a
that
free game, yes.
Spider-Man is like the most difficult character to play as. From everybody
Yeah.
I've heard that has played it, they're like Spider-Man is so difficult to play and even more difficult to master.
Yeah, I don't play with that one. So far my go-tos are Penny. It's a Penny Parker and Moon Knight. I like Moon Knight. When you play the game, you know what they actually would do because they have specific names for what they do, but they have healers. Essentially, you have supports and you have like tanks. That's an actual name for it. And it's basically more defense, more aggressive or whatever, shooting from a range or whatnot, not being so close to people. So that's how you gotta kind of think about who to use depending on what your other teammates have and whatnot. So
Oh yeah. I'm
makes
familiar with those type of roles because I used to play World of Warcraft way back when. So like the tanks, DPSs, healers, and whatnot, like each have their own role within the team. So
yeah, and I find myself being less angry at this game than others. So it's always a plus.
Unless the teammates are not, they don't pick the right type of roles.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach my boys to how to play because they pick whatever character they want to be and not what the team needs.
Right.
So
Which makes sense.
trying to teach him. So, but so far we get to win. So that's not bad for starting like 2 weeks ago.
Heck yeah.
nice. I think I will get around to playing that game at some point.
This week, some point this week.
No guarantees on that because I've got a lot of hours. I've got a lot of hours at work on the schedule. Sadly,
Ryan, you got to give me a date and time.
I'm gonna say I'm not going to play it because if I say I'm going to,
what a surprise!
Yeah,
I was not expecting that answer.
yeah. Well,
we'll say never, but no guarantees. That's about what.
I'm never gonna say
fine.
never, but I just did say never.
It is free,
And I guarantee you, I'm not gonna play it.
It is free, and you can download it in your Xbox, so that way your computer won't break. You know.
Yeah, thanks. I need that. Yeah, I don't want to break it.
I did add it to my Steam library, so I just have to download it and play a few games. But like I said, this week and next week are supposed to be fairly busy at work. So for once,
just let me know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Ryan in the chat, Lewis can't get his computer to play it.
It's not. Well, he didn't say his. He said is.
Yeah, I saw the typo there, but
yeah,
everybody know what
which
he meant.
to him wasn't a typo. He typed it correctly. So, hey Ryan. Hey, on a side note, Ryan, we should have you again on another episode.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, this is the wrong Ryan. Sorry. Yes, I do have a 3080. Don't.
Speaking of 3080s, the 50 series is coming.
Oh yeah.
It's coming out.
Yep.
It seems like a lot of AI functions on this one's.
Oh yeah. No, what's funny is when you told me about their marketing about the 50 was it the 5070 is as powerful as a 4090, and I'm like that don't sound
the
right.
5060. Yeah. The 5060 is the one that equals to the 4090.
And I was looking at that, and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. And I looked into it, and it's like, yeah, it's total marketing BS, because it's like you're looking at the newest version of DLSS and the AI frame generation, which is basically just frame duplication, and so it makes you visually it looks like you're looking at like 240 FPS, but you're still limited by what your input speed is, which is limited to, like, if you're say if your monitor is or if the game runs at like 60 hertz,
right,
that input is still limited to 60 hertz, and so that's gonna cause some input delay because of that. And so it's like, no, screw that shit. I'm not. Why would I make it? Why would I fake having 240 FPS?
Some people want it to look pristine versus the performance. It doesn't make any sense. It makes
no sense. None whatsoever. I'm like, no, I'll stick with actual generated frames and what the graphics card can actually do. So so there's no delay in
in anything. But at the same time, it's like going back to when everyone wanted to make their games look better than the rest. They were more focused on what you were looking at other than the gameplay itself. So,
yeah, I'm gonna still rock out my 3080 Ti until probably breaks. Until the game is not supported anymore.
Oh yeah, week. No. To be honest, I'm surprised that I'm surprised that what was that one fucking game, Crisis? When those games came out, those were fucking resource hogs like you wouldn't fucking believe. Like you literally had to have a top of the line PC to even run those things because those games because they were not optimized. And even then, it was pretty difficult. Like I'm surprised Crytek's not still making games like that. I mean, unless I'm wrong, I don't know.
You are wrong.
Wouldn't be the first time. Doesn't bother me much.
It won't be the last.
That is true.
Sorry.
I love this back and forth between Ryan and Lewis. It's so much fun.
I'm sorry. I don't speak stupid. Could
Yep.
you use ChatGPT for that? Because you didn't make a mistake on that one.
Oh.
Hey, my ADHD is like on point today. As soon as I heard you laugh, I was doing something on the screen and I had to come back. I'm like,
Oh,
what does motherfucker say?
It is what it is. Ryan in chat. I know it's been a while. Sorry, I've just been super fucking busy later.
Later?
I think he meant to say lately, but yeah.
I don't think he meant to say anything.
You never know.
I'm sure it made sense in his head.
We hear you and we judge you.
Yeah.
Lewis is judging you hard.
Always. Not the judging part. Lola,
That's me.
have you watched any other shows?
Supernatural.
Okay.
Rewatching that. Well, I'm rewatching Trey's catching up on it. Secret Level.
Okay.
Daima. We've been still watching Pokemon on the weekends. Which they took off Netflix, by the way.
Of course they did.
Absolute bullshit.
Jesus.
Oh, I have been rewatching The Office, but the super fan episodes, which is a longer episodes and things that they didn't make it to the TV. So it's been fun.
I was gonna ask you like because I've seen it on Peacock. They have the regular and then they have the Superman and the Superman
Superman.
edition.
Yeah, no, they're definitely extended, and you can see like why they cut certain parts. They do cuss a lot, and that's a show that I never saw anyone cussing. So,
Right.
Oh,
that's funny.
Oh,
Ronald in the chat. I think Lola has a favorite Pokemon now, by the way. Which one?
is it Snorlax?
It's not. I haven't seen him in the. I've seen them in the show. It's Plusle and Minun.
Oh, yes.
I love them. They're so cute. And I call them the twins because that's what they are in my brain.
You're not wrong.
Sense.
Are those the little Pichu looking ones?
Pikachu, yeah. And then they have like one of them is like yellow and red, and then the other one's like yellow and blue. They're so stinky cute. And I have their Pokemon cards.
That's how I felt about Pichu when he first came out. I was like, oh, nice. A pre-evolution.
Mm-hmm.
So, I've been watching these TikTok that this dude does pre-evolutions for the starters.
Huh.
And I have to send it to you guys before TikTok gets banned. And it's pretty cool because he's the one that draws them. And what he'll do is he'll look at the evolutions and see where they're changing. Let's say like Bulbasaur, he has that bulb on top of him, and as he evolves,
Yes,
it
you're right,
sprouts.
Ryan. You're right there, buddy. I agree with that. I've kept a close eye, and he has not.
Which
Ryan
is
in
funny.
chat,
You
much
talking
like
about
Pikachu.
not. Which is funny. You talking about not evolving.
Oh shit.
To be fair, he's the one that looks like a caveman. A caveman that never eats. Actually, he looks like that caveman from the insurance commercials. So easy a caveman can do it. That's why he has insurance.
That's
But-
why the picture is a car.
Yep. Yes. So what he did is that bulb, instead of being a bulb, he put a leaf on his back.
Ah, there you go.
So it was things like that. Like Squirtle, he made it more like a tadpole, but he still looks like a turtle. It was interesting.
Oh yeah.
Lola sent a picture of the Minun and
Yep.
Puzzle.
Yeah. I pulled the puzzle from a Pokemon pack, and then Trey gifted me the other one for Christmas.
Hell
Nice.
yeah. And they're from the same collection.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
And they make an image together, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I noticed that. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Plus damage. Speedball. Body pulse. Nice. I'm glad that you now have a favorite Pokemon.
I do. Well, technically
two.
two, I suppose.
Yeah.
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 Don't get me
Nice.
wrong, the OGs are pretty cute, but
Yeah, because when I looked at the Pokemon and I decided which one was my favorite, I went with the cuteness.
absolutely.
Still Charizard. Lucario. Lucario is one of my favorite.
Listen, we haven't gotten that far yet, so just take it and be happy about it. Bitch.
Usually that's how I do.
Yeah, I know. I've heard the stories.
And told by me. I was just looking here to see if I had a Plusle or a Minun. I don't.
You've been playing with those things since we started the fucking
Yeah.
episode.
Bro.
That's your fidget spinner.
It is. It is. And earlier I was making the intro for this
Yep.
episode, and I was like looking at it, and it kept replaying, and I'm like, and I just kept going like this. And eventually I was just playing with it, and the video stopped. I don't know for how long. Okay, I'm just gonna put him down.
Yep.
Is there anything else out in the world right now that we should be talking about?
I mean, hell, there's a lot of things. I mean, I wish that I hadn't been so busy that I hadn't been able to take a look into, because CES, the
Yes.
Consumer Electronics Show, has been going on for the last few days, and holy shit, some of the cool shit that we see there. But like I said, I've been at work through the whole damn thing, so I haven't had a chance to look into a lot of
Did
it.
the Nintendo Switch 2 leak at CES?
Oh, dude, fucking Nintendo actually sent. Reportedly, Nintendo sent or reps or a lawyer to CES to confront a accessory manufacturer, Genki, I think it was, because they had a I don't know if it was like a 3D printed mock-up or prototype of the Switch 2. That thing has been pretty much leaked to hell and back for a while now. But at this point, like, I'm keeping my eye out right now, but also taking it with a grain of salt, because a lot of people are saying, like, I think like a dozen or so different outlets, between like different outlets and different leakers who are fairly reputable, are saying that they're going to finally announce it this Thursday. But
Yeah,
that's
there's going
what
to
I
be a
heard
trailer.
too.
Yep. So
We'll see.
Oh yeah. The funny thing is, like, Nintendo themselves has finally responded to to the leaks and that stuff that have come out, and it's just like at this point they don't really care, because they said themselves, like, it's not going to change the timing of their announcement and the release of the console.
No, of course not.
They're going to announce it on the day they choose to announce it, and that's pretty much it. And so people are saying, yeah, we're going to hear the announcement, or hear from them that, hey, we're dropping this on this day, probably like 15 or 18 hours before. Like, we'll see an announcement from them, and then we'll see the video like the next day. Right. Usually the same way they do it, like the Nintendo Directs, like, hey, there's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow.
Why are you showing your ass to everybody?
at the end of the day, it's free marketing for them anyway. So
oh yeah, it's crazy. It's literally the worst kept secret in video gaming at this point. Like, everybody and their mother is a leaker, you know, with varying.
Whoa. Whoa. Calm down.
I knew you were gonna go there. Take that for what you will, folks. If you have a dirty mind, that's fine. I am here.
Not want to know that about my mom.
Don't be talking about my mother like that. She's a very nice lady.
I'm sure she is.
She's the OG Karen. I don't know about nice lady.
Oh.
To everybody else, she is.
Love you, Mom.
Yeah. Damn. Well. Don't take me off your will.
Oh, shit.
He knows who she is. Come on.
Yeah, and I know I'm not on her will.
Yeah, I know. That sucks for you.
Ryan.
He screwed up again, because I believe my words were, I knew you were going to go there. Yeah. Shame. We publicly shame Ryan for that.
Then rewind it
again.
Rewind it.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Everybody seems to be some kind of leaker, or knows somebody that works in the business and whatnot, and with varying degrees of legitimacy and what have you. But there's only a few that I follow, like beyond like Nintendo Prime and Nate the Hate, and like there's a few on Twitter like Puerto and Centro Leaks, and what's the other one? Is it Universal Nintendo? And then there's Necro Felipe, who's another insider out of, I think, Brazil. But they generally have some decent information.
From what I saw, I think the idea is good. At least I kind of fix an issue with the Joy-Cons.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see if it's that.
Let's see. Let's see how it goes.
Oh yeah. But yeah, we'll definitely be keeping an eye out this week to see if, in fact, they do drop that trailer.
That's a different part of the internet, Ronald.
Yeah. Krika. All right. I think.
He's really giving it his all.
Yeah, he is. You know, it's funny. He likes to. If we're not in the living room, he'll pull it to wherever we are. Those cats. Yeah, well. I don't know what I can say about that. So let's hope not. All right. Well, we're starting 2025 off with a bang. We are at 10 viewers. It's that Bad Bunny that thumbnail. If you are here for Bad Bunny, we did talk about it in the beginning. If you want us to talk more about things like that, they left. There you go.
You know what? You can be musical nerds too. You know,
Yeah.
every fan base, everything has nerd culture, as it were. You know.
Yeah.
We've talked about music before.
We actually did see some tech and Bad Bunny and Jimmy Fallon, which Linus Tech brought something where they got to see and get hands on this first of all was a laptop I saw that it extended the screen. I don't know how big it was, but it's a foldable kind of rollable screen, which OLED screen as well. So that was pretty cool to see. At the beginning, I didn't know what was happening. I just saw like the background just being bigger in the computer, and then I was like, oh shit, that actually is a larger screen. And then the glasses that they got to
change.
See. Yeah, the glasses with the color changing, and also the ones that had a screen inside of 100 whatever.
I think it was 130 inch screen. So that was
insane.
pretty cool.
So yeah, we brought it together with Tech and Bad Bunny.
There you go.
Boom.
A little bit of everything.
So, do you guys have anything else?
Nope.
Nope.
It's all good.
Fantastic. Well, we have reached the end of the episode. Thank you guys for joining us this beautiful day. Welcome 2025, season 4.
Oh yeah. Yeah, see.
Oh, God, please, no!
Oh man, yep. It's everything's in the description below, folks. Click all the things.
Yes, thank you.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Don't nobody understand the words that are coming out of your mouth.
This was Lola, Justin, Yadi. My name is Louis. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.